be the last day of our life. Tomorrow's gonna be alright. Lucie, I can't believe how fast you're growing. I can't believe how far you're running. Living in two different countries, hemispheres, baby, put on your shoes. The world is waiting for you. Tu as poussé beaucoup trop vite. Le jardin est bien trop petit pour tes jeux, tes joies et tes rites, tes explorations vastes. Ma puce, le monde t'attend, envole-toi. I can't believe how fast you're growing. I can't believe how far you're running. Living in two different countries, hemispheres, baby, put on your shoes. The world is waiting for you. One, two. Is turning, salt in my hand. We're crossing the country once again. Temperatures rising, my feet in the dust. The church is burning. Swinging into the air, a sacred feeling the breeze, the dark clouds appearing in the sea, hands in a prayer, making a wish, throwing some flowers in the sea. After the solstice, the days are shorter. Since you've been here, my heart is still. The crops are swinging into the end, a sacred tune. The sky is changing since you've been here. Transistors, memories, sensations, driving all day and no return, forgetting, recycling the future. The night is short, the path is clear. Transistors, memories, sensations, driving all day and no return, forgetting, recycling the future. The night is short, the path is clear. Transistors, memories, sensations, driving all day and no return, forgetting, recycling the future. L'envie de te voir quand grondent les rumeurs de la nuit, l'envie d'un grand soir de vivre, de jouir à l'infini. Ma trousse de maquillage et mon cœur en otage, je ne veux pas rester sage. The smoke is still alive after the latest fireworks. We're walking side by side, the rain has soaked our lonely hearts. The mountains in the night, the crowd is out of sight. I'm smiling in the dark. The sparrows of my soul, the party illness of love, the promises of dawn. My heart is beating fast, and then I think I'm falling in love. I can feel your body close to mine. I can feel my world is spinning, looking into your eyes. jouir à l'infini. L'envie de savoir pourquoi l'amour est si fragile. Tes yeux comme un miroir, le jour et puis le soir. Demain c'est bien trop tard. My love is like a child, the sun has soaked our sleepless dreams. We're following the tides in the perfect intensity. The beauty of your smile, the velvet of your soul, the velvet of your mind. The promises of life, the mountain is so bright, the spirals of the night. My heart is beating fast, and then I think I'm falling in love. I can feel your body close to mine. I can feel my world is spinning, looking into your eyes. I can feel your body close to mine. I can feel my world is spinning, looking into your eyes. Looking into your eyes. Looking into your
Fabulous, really, really great. Clementine March with Lucie, and so welcome back to the program.
Well, hello. Hello, Mark.
You've been on this program. It's a little bit like there's a guy called Sweet Baboo, Steve Black.
Steve Black, yeah.
Yeah, and he's been on with so many different people. He came on in his own right to begin with, and then he introduced us to Kate LeBon. He came in and played with Kate LeBon, and he's played with A. Ross Childs and so many different people. And you've been with Snapped Ankles.
Yes.
And Dana Gavansky.
Dana, yes.
And also in your own right, as you are tonight.
Yeah.
An
It's very
absolute
nice
pleasure.
to be here this way, and yeah, I'm so glad to be back as well.
Well, it's mutual. So would you mind introducing your bandmates, please?
Of course, we have Ted Mayer on the piano and vocals with me.
Hello.
Hello.
It's our first show together as well with Ted, so I'm very blessed.
Right.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Oliver Chapman on bass.
Hello.
And
Hello.
vocals. We're all friends. We've been playing together for many years now. And Rachel Howard on drums and vocals. And me and Rachel, we played in several bands together as well, including Trash Kit and Bamboo, and Bastian as well. And it's very nice to play together this music.
It's one big happy family. I could cry.
It is.
I could cry.
Oh.
So I read earlier that you speak 4 different languages.
I do.
So that is it French, Spanish, Portuguese and English?
Exactly, yeah.
No,
Okay.
actually, that's not true.
Oh.
In the car, you said 5.
True.
I have a
Said
bit.
5 in the car today.
Yeah, I speak a bit of Russian.
A bit of Russian.
But yeah. I learned at school at uni a little bit, but
Oh, mate, we can all speak a bit of
Yes.
Russian.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I
yeah.
understand
Yeah.
now why
Sorry,
you just
I didn't
say
want to
4.
brag.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So obviously you've got to be very clever to do that. I can barely speak English, and I was born here, right? So if you were to go to a different territory, would you ever consider doing your songs in the language of that particular country?
Oh yes, I would. I think it's quite. I made my first album in French, for example, and I was making a point of addressing where I was coming from, and the more experience I'm getting in this country, I took the citizenship quite recently as well. I feel like speaking to an English audience, a British audience, sorry, makes me wanting to being able to convey some meaning. So I tend to write more in English at the moment, but it's just because it makes more sense in my daily life.
Sure, okay. And so I read also that you were kind of into Nirvana and a lot of the kind of things from your generation that you might expect you to be.
Yes, yeah, I grew up with that.
Okay, but you started out on classical guitar.
I did a bit of classical violin as well, but it was terrible.
Here we go. And so was it your parents who kind of pushed you down the classical route, or was that your choice?
Well, what happened is that I asked my dad to play the electric guitar after listening to the Nirvanas and all those bands, and the first girls band that were getting like some hype, like Hole, at the time. And he said, well, you know, it's great, but maybe you could try having some classical technique, so maybe it would help you to be even better, or like something and then you do what you want. And I found it, I was interested enough for not like being grumpy about that. So I took those classes, and in fact it brought me to Brazil. So thanks, Dad, because playing some of this repertoire made me discover some Brazilian folklore and older music. And then I went there. I lived there in my early 20s, and it was really a new map in my head of other musics other than, like, you know, the alt rock and whatever, like techno or hip hop I was listening back then. And I think it's great. It really expanded my mind.
Yeah, it all goes into the pot and comes out a different way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, and the album, A Powder Keg, is a great record. It's very collaborative. There are a lot of people who appear on the album with you. What made you choose that kind of route?
At first, it was really like a band work with a trio I was playing with, including Oliver on bass, who is here with us. And what happened is that I've been involved in the music scene. I've been involved for like nearly 10 years, and I really wanted to do a celebratory like album with like many people I collaborated with. To be fair, it wasn't like the main purpose of the album, but it ended up like growing and growing and growing, and then many friends joined us. Besides, I use a space in London called Total Refreshment Centre, which is a lovely space, quite linked to the jazz scene in London, and many artists, whoever they are, like really came by themselves over there. So it was quite easy to create this sense of community around the record.
To integrate.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Exactly.
I mean, so the people that we've had on the programme, like Dana Gavansky, as you mentioned, and also Casey J. Pearson, and Naima Bok, who you toured with.
Yeah, we did a tour. I was playing with Dana at the time, and Naima joined us for like playing solo shows, and her music blew me away at the time. And it's around that time I wrote a song called After the Solstice that we're going to play soon. And we did some demos of this song together with Naima, and that will be released quite soon by Pra Recordings. So that's how it happened. So I started like this project with other people, and she was in part of this group of friends. And then I met new people. The band Tapir as well was absolutely amazing. They don't play together as a band anymore now, but they really influenced me around that time as well.
I mean, Naima Bok has one of my favourite voices ever.
Oh, I know, I agree.
Just incredible, you know. But you've got an interesting support slot coming up.
Yeah, well, it's not announced yet.
Oh, is it not? Right. Well, I'm not, thankfully, I didn't say it. Because
it's fine.
Normally, I would jump in with both feet and go,
It's someone quite famous in the world of podcasts.
Yes.
You'll draw your conclusions.
They can probably draw many conclusions. Before we get into the next two tunes, I'd like to talk to you about the video for Upheaval with the squirrel in it.
Oh, I'm glad you're talking about this video.
It's absolutely brilliant. So the premise of it is that you put your guitar down with a tiny little practice amp and put nuts on the strings.
Yeah.
And squirrels come along and make their own music.
Exactly. So my friend Jack Barraclough, who also used to play drums for me, and a very old friend, had this idea of what if we did that. And to be honest, we didn't know what to expect, and it took them a bit of time to come to the guitar and start eating the nuts. And for a while, we're like, oh no, it was a bad idea. And then it was a boiling hot day last August when we did that, and yeah, we were patient, and they eventually came, and then once done, it was locked with eating the nuts in this guitar. You can't see it because it's a radio,
but I can. And so it's funny because my mate today, he sent me a photograph. He's got a new bracket which is screwed to the wall just outside the window of his office.
Oh wow!
And he said, "Oh, the squirrels can't get in this." And I said, "Mate, it will go to a hire shop, get a ladder, get a toolbox and come and sort it out. And he's adamant that they won't actually get into this new contraption, but it took a while for him to be convinced that they could go to a guitar and get it. But it's a good watch. And it's a great tune as well. So you've got 2 more tunes for us. As I say, the album's called Powder Keg. What are you going to do for us next? The 2 tunes.
Next song is After the Solstice, which is the album's opener. And then, shall I say the song after?
Yeah.
And we're going to play Fireworks, which is a single we released a few months ago with Evelyn Gray on vocals with me.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Have you got any gigs you would like to plug at this point?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm playing in London on the 7th of June with Dana Gavinsky,
right,
and Wesley Gonzalez at Rio Cinema. It's like an afternoon show on Sunday afternoon. It's a lovely place to play a show. And also doing a charity show also in London for Mind, and I really trust these charities. They're a great charity.
Yeah, I know Mind. Yeah,
they're great. And so this will happen at the Ivy House in South London, and then touring mid-May. So check my, I don't know what, anything you can find me. And then a few festivals in Sheffield get together in mid-May, and in Northampton, Circuit Break, and first edition they're doing actually, so it's a nice one to start with. Also, they're very nice artists playing there, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something, and I apologize about that.
That's all right. You've got a website anyway, have you? Or is it Facebook or one of those contraptions?
I tend to communicate on Instagram, because I'm lazy to do like 10 things, so I find it really jarring.
Okay,
no, I'm joking, but yeah, mostly Instagram stuff, I guess.
Great. All right then. So Clementine March live in session.